Hey Chris,
Yes,
if this is both coming out the same day, why is it separate videos?
because I just wanted to do it that way.
Okay, just curious.
Yep.
Well, I don't care. I get my check either way, so.
Yes, you do. Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel and the finale. This is part 2. We're going to go into the actual final battle against Dark Dragon. But first, I said we were doing a giveaway. So, yeah, we got to do that. I said there were going to be 3 winners, and at the time of recording this video, we have 4 entrants. So, I made the executive decision. It was within the budget, so rather than just randomly choose someone who doesn't win, we're just gonna have 4 prizes. So, with that said, the winners are Kai, KY7121, I don't know how to say that, CSM Bakryu, and Ryan Culver, who has provided tons of great art to the show. Thank you, Ryan. And then Ivan. Ivan himself. So those were our 4 entrants. Like I said, I don't know about stuff outside the US, but I will do my best to send you a Steam code for Shining Force 1, 2, or Shining in the Darkness. I'll just need to get in contact with each of you. I obviously have contact for Ivan since he's on this show, and Ryan as well. I've got you on Twitter, but the other 2 of you, Kai, KY, and Bakryu, we will figure out how to get in contact, and I will send you whichever game you choose. So thank you all for entering that, and we're going to do much bigger giveaways in the future, and much more of them. So if you didn't enter or didn't win this one, don't worry about it. There will be plenty more Shining Force-related giveaways. That being said... What was that, Daniel?
Is Ryan Tisbor, is that the same person?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
What's up, Ryan?
Yeah, maybe for him. He said he wanted to donate his prize to Daniel, so... I am fine with getting you both a copy or whatever, it doesn't matter. But that was very generous of you. So, are we ready to see Dark Dragon finally arise?
Yes.
Alright. Seizure mode for a second. Yes, at last you are awakening. I offer myself to you, Dark Dragon. Use my power to help you cast off your bonds.
Such a kiss ass.
You are free once more. Let all of Rune tremble. I die fulfilled. Cringe, fools.
Cringe fools?
I love that dialogue.
It's such a badass line.
It is. It's just, like, the context of telling people to cringe is so different. You know, from when this came out to now.
Yep.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, yes, Yogurt stays dead. And we've got these guys to contend with. So the first thing I'm going to check is, do we have a different portrait? We do! So this is the Resurrection of Dark Dragon portrait, I believe, right?
Not exactly. It's based on that, but it's pretty changed. The Return of the Dark Dragon portrait distinction are not very well liked.
I'll put up a side-by-side here so people can see both. It looks really good, though. I like it a lot. And even though it's like another of those that's like a classic, I'm not super married to Dark Dragon's portrait. Not nearly as much as somebody like Kane. Because Dark Dragon's never made sense to me. It looks like a guy in a hood. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I think like he's meant to be in the shadows, but it's so underwhelming.
Yeah, it looks really weird.
About the Kane one, I'm going to draw a new one based in the original art, because I agree it is not so close to original art.
The original art on that one was just too classic for me, I think.
No, but by the original art, I mean the concept art.
Oh!
It's like much better quality. So I'm trying to... that's what I'm doing to all others.
That's interesting.
Either editing the in-game one to better resemble the concept art, or just making it from scratch? Because some of them are so different from what they were meant to be.
That's really fascinating. I don't know that I know what his concept art even looks like.
You don't? You should look it up in the Shining Force Central.
I
They're
will do
pretty
that.
awesome.
That sounds
For
great.
example, Pell is completely different in-game from what he was supposed to be, and many others.
Ooh, that is right where I wanted that skeleton to not go, but that's fine. So I think, oh, okay. I think I'm gonna focus on the left head first. I think that's gonna be what I do. But I need to get these skeletons out of here.
Also, there is concept art from many characters that don't have an in-game portrait, and I'm using that art to give them a brand new portrait. For example, enemies, the Minister. I have one that I'm pretty proud of for the Minister. Do you remember that guy?
That sounds awesome. And I appreciated too that you've already added a lot of portraits to people that didn't have them. I guess
Yes,
some
I-
had them in Resurrection, but it's cool to see them here. And I really like, I like that you're bringing some of those Resurrection changes over that we have not had.
Yes, those in general are living in favor of concept art, with some exceptions. For example, Chris will be a combination of Return of the Dark Dragon and vanilla Legacy of the Ancients.
Okay, see, it makes me happy to hear you call it the Return of Dark Dragon, because I always say that too.
Ah, Resurrection. Right.
But I always say
I
Return
don't know.
too, for some reason.
Yes, you're right.
And then I've always hated too that it's Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, but everybody treats
Yeah,
Dark
Dark.
Dragon like it's his name.
You're right. I'm mind blown.
Alright, so that still looks mostly the same.
Yeah, it has some changes. For example, the teeth and the horns. You should look many. You've missed many stuff that have slight changes.
I'm sure I have. Yeah, is he always drooling like that? Or whatever that is? I'm not sure.
Yes, he drools more in the original.
I see. Yeah, I've definitely. I don't have the eye for detail that I'm sure you do in making all these changes. Like, I just don't notice everything. But at least we're not as bad as when we started.
I actually completely swapped his show.
Do I want to start Musashi fighting that one? No. No,
Nah.
we'll play this. We'll play this safer. Okay. Do that.
Another thing that I'm doing in the next patch is trying to rework the sound effects and trying to make better use of them
That sounds
in the
interesting.
cutscenes and such. Pretty proud of that too.
So what's been the hardest thing to change on the back end? I know too.
Probably-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Probably the AI.
Oh, yeah.
I just change it and then I go test it in game and they just won't do what they were supposed to do for some reason.
Mm-hmm. It's really amazing too that like some of these things I feel like you're just limited by what the game is. Like, you know, it's a game from I forget, like 1993, and it's like at some point you just start running into issues with that. The
Yes,
game's just not made to do certain things.
In most of the bigger mods, the ROM just can handle more stuff comes into it.
Yeah, I've seen that some, like the Halloween one we played, I had to have, I think it was Erican actually taught me how to expand a ROM to 4 megabytes, I think.
Yes.
To be able to fit more
Actually-
things.
This mod is expanded, I think, to 6 megabytes.
Oh man.
That's like the max, I think. I can't remember right now. But it's pretty standard.
Why is that the max? Like, what? Do you know, like, can you dumb it down for us? Like, to understand why it doesn't work?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then I feel
We-
less bad.
I'm not an engineer, and I use the modding tools that are available that were made
Ooh.
from someone. Oh well, from someone much smarter than me, and that's the best he could achieve, I guess.
Mm. Ah, thank you, Musashi. Ah, I was getting nervous there for a second.
Amon can solo that hit.
Ah, I was getting worried about Max. I'm really glad I used that aura now.
We're lucky it's level 2.
I didn't do the level 2.
Ah. Well, we're still lucky.
Alright, next I feel like we handle the right one. That just feels correct to me.
Feels right.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, the middle one is stronger, and usually use stronger spells.
Oh, is it? I thought they were all the same.
The side ones are the same. Not much actually, but it's a bit stronger. It has more HP, and I don't know why, but it usually use the better spells.
Interesting. I don't think I know even. How much HP does Dark Dragon actually have?
I'd have to check that. I'll go check it.
Because, yeah, it's always just question marks, and I've never, like, taken the time. I guess I could math it out, but I've never taken the time. Alright, if he's already
The
gonna...
side heads have 240 HP. The mid one has 280.
Okay. That is very good to know.
It would totally make sense for Dark Dragon to regenerate because he literally does that. But when you fight him, he doesn't.
Interesting. I don't know if I knew that either. Yeah, it is weird that, like,
But-
all of the less important bosses do, and then him and Dark Soul don't.
But in the cutscene after you beat him, Nova mentioned that he will regain his power if you don't seal him with the Chaos Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is weird that he doesn't heal when, lore-wise, he does that.
Many think that because it was the first game in a not so well known genre in that era, they didn't want to make it too difficult.
That makes sense, but I feel like the game is already pretty forgiving. Because we've talked about, like, comparisons to Fire Emblem and stuff, and Fire Emblem, you know, you do have the possibility of being soft-locked by, if you lose enough people, at some point you actually just won't be able to win the level. Like, you're just not going to be able to do it. But Shining Force, the fact that you can revive and stuff, and you retain EXP if you game over even, like, it feels like they're gonna let you win as long as you just keep butting your head up against it enough.
Actually, making it's practically impossible to softlock yourself, but making the hard mode in the Balwasak fights, I softlocked myself because I ran out of money to revive. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I guess I didn't consider that.
But in vanilla game, it's practically impossible.
You can kill people to get money to revive too, right? So you could technically kill people enough with Max to do that,
Yes.
or sell off items
Yes.
until you could do it.
But Max was alone, yeah, and in that fight, there is a lot of enemies that are not as strong and swarm you, but I had made them much stronger, and they usually killed him before he was able to retaliate.
I see. There we go, now we can finally see his health. Well, we're coming to the tail end of this. Ivan, do you have anything else that you really want to share, or anything else that you want to point people to?
No, actually, I think
You're thinking about it? Oh my gosh, attack by 8, defense by 7. That was a great
yeah.
one.
I'm a beast.
I
have
mean,
never used.
I did so much grinding, he better be.
I guess so. I have never been able to use Aram. I just don't have the patience to do this.
I don't know if I would have had the patience if it were not for the show we're doing.
Thank you for that. I have never seen him actually in a real playthrough.
Well, I just feel like I felt like I wanted to, both for that reason, because I think a lot of people haven't seen him, but also I feel like in terms of plot, he's really, really significant.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to have Hanzo replace Amon on that tile. I guess he's pretty resistant to magic. There we go. I'm trying to get people to spread out, so he's got to choose who he hits.
He'll probably just AoE you.
Oh, yep. He can choose all of them. I forget. Does it say on his thing what spells he can use? No, it doesn't.
No, he can use everything. I mean, not everything. All elemental spells and demon breath too.
Can he use D-Soul?
He can use the soul too.
I thought so.
The soul too, I think, but he hardly ever uses.
I mean, that's good for us.
Yeah, the soul seems to have much higher hit rate when the enemy uses it.
I mean, that is
The
kind
Shiny
of
Force too?
how everything
I
feels.
think it does use that way.
There we go. We can get him on in here. Oh man, she only does 10. We'll have to boost her attack.
He deserves it.
Alright, Hanzo can go. There we go. That'll probably be Max's final level up. 29. He ended up getting pretty strong. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Help her out. There we go, we're making it. I think we're gonna win, guys.
Think so.
You should make everyone pull back and Amon should solo him.
That would take so long to move everybody, but
That's
she
a
will
shame.
she will get the kill. No worries.
Poor Chris.
What if I give her the Chaos Breaker right now?
You really can't.
It won't break it.
Shouldn't.
Okay.
You
I'm
like
do
I'm
it
just
here?
saying Max can do the cutscene required after without having it.
Maybe Amon that can do it. Let's see. Nah, he shouldn't be able.
Max should the cutscene after this should still go okay. You're sure about that?
What?
You're sure that
What do
the
you mean?
cutscene after this will go okay?
I don't see why not.
Okay. I just have never beaten the game without Max at least holding the Chaos Breaker.
Yeah, I don't think the game checks for that at all.
Okay.
No, it should just skip through regardless of what you've done.
Mm.
Yeah, it will just show the same as always.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe Amon can seal the Black Dragon.
And Max gets to stay.
Maybe there's a secret ending for Amon escaping with Adam.
That nobody has found until now.
Yes,
If that's the ending,
totally a
of,
possibility.
if that's the ending of your mod, this will officially be my favorite video game ever.
I should have done that. Why didn't I think of that?
To be fair, you had no idea that we were even going to be using Amon.
I didn't even think that the Birdmen could be this good. I actually made them stronger in the gameplay rework because they are just... Well, you probably grinded her a lot.
There we go.
That's how it's done.
No, these puny creatures cannot defeat the Lord of Darkness. Never! I will not be banished again. The powers of darkness will sustain me. Dark Dragon still lives. Perhaps we cannot kill him. There must be a way. Max, Dark Dragon must be sealed away once again, and only you can do it. Use the Chaos Breaker. Drive it through, Dark Dragon. Fools, nothing you do can stop me. I am Dark Dragon, darkness incarnate. See, he even says it like his name. Max, stab him with the Chaos Breaker. Ha, he had a second one.
I like that both swords are in this scene.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting that.
The castle of the ancients is sinking. Let's get out of here.
So many Chaos Breakers.
But Max cannot move. Max is somehow bound to the Chaos Breaker Amon is holding. Oh no. Max, break free. We won't leave without you.
That explains how we have the Chaos Breaker in the rest of the saga.
Max used his egress magic to save us, but where is Max? Look at all these people we haven't seen in forever. That spell's supposed to get us all out, so why isn't Max with us? I have no
It's not
answer.
even promoted.
Yeah. Perhaps he needed to guard the seal. Perhaps he must stand as an eternal vigil to make sure Dark Dragon never returns. But why did it have to be Max? Any of us would have taken his place. The text goes so fast. I won't believe it. I didn't read the rest of that. Perhaps Max will still come out. Wait, look! All hope is lost.
There was an Amon ending hint in that dialogue.
No, it's gone. The castle. And Max with it.
I feel like some of the Force members were thinking like, couldn't have been, it should have been Hans. Like, it should have been that guy. That guy sucked.
Max has saved all of Rune. His sacrifice will be remembered forever. And now, friends, it is time for us to begin the long journey home. I still won't believe it.
I know. It's like, let's head home while our friend like dies tragically while like suffocating underwater.
I don't know, maybe he becomes like the Colossus.
Maybe he becomes Aquaman.
Swallowed by the murky brine, the castle of the ancients was lost forevermore. With the battle over and Rune saved, the warriors of the Shining Force returned home. Led by May, Guardiana was rebuilt and Henri inherited the throne. As for Max, he is believed to have perished at sea along with Dark Dragon. And that is the official ending. But you and I know differently, don't we? Somewhere, evil stirs in a land that has need of a hero. And I know you'll be up to the challenge, Max. Well, goodbye for now. I have a feeling I'll be seeing you again. And that is Shining Force, Legacy of the Ancients. It was an awesome journey. Oh, it even shows her with the Sword of Darkness there.
That's canon, actually.
Is it? Okay, that's interesting.
Yes. In the real ending, there's Aemon holding the Sword of Darkness.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for making this mod, Ivan, and we will definitely, on the channel, be checking out the rest of what you do, because, I mean, this was fantastic. And I'm really excited to keep it going. And thank you, Daniel, for coming along on this journey, even when I know I haven't been the easiest to work with sometimes, and I've definitely been like, all right, let's record at these crazy times.
No, it's all good.
Oh, there's Lo, who we didn't see promoted.
Oh. Handsome.
I'm just very grateful for all the support this series has received, and things have been absolutely awesome. And now seems like a good time to say the next series will be Shining Force 2, but there's a couple other things that we are going to do before we start that. And those are a surprise, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. There's at least one thing that's going to come before that nobody is going to predict. And that's going to be fantastic. I'm super excited for it. But yes, the next full Let's Play is going to be Shining Force 2. But also, it is not going to be vanilla Shining Force 2. And you guys are going to have to wait and see what funny business I've come up with for that one. You got anything else, Daniel?
Nope. Thanks everybody for listening. Check out the Turn by Turn podcast. We just had a interview with the creator of Video Game Fables come out.
Yes.
And I'll probably dump that link into the chat.
Yep, Season 2 just started for the whole Turn by Turn podcast, so you guys should definitely check that out if you want to hear Daniel and I talk lots more about video games. All sorts of things.
Yep. A lot of indie things coming up, so that's exciting.
Yes. And with that, we get to the final little cutscene here. I wondered if this would be changed at all.
Oh, we should ask if anyone list your favorite moments in the chat so
Yes.
we know what you liked.
Hello.
If you have a top 5 moments or something that stood out to you as either different or funny or whatever.
Actually, no one noticed that Adam wasn't in the final cutscene. Remember in the
Oh,
coast?
yeah.
Adam's not there. No,
Yeah, so he
nobody
stays.
noticed it.
Interesting. I'm looking for a place to settle down and rest.
I wish this guy was a playable character.
Yeah, who's that guy, by the way?
I have no idea.
Turtle character.
It looks like League of Legends. This character from League of Legends.
Kermit the Frog.
What's he called?
I have no idea.
Ah,
I didn't
Fiddlesticks.
catch your name. What do they call you? Me? You can call me... The End.
yeah.
A horrible name.
Yay! Alright, that's going to do it for us. We will see you all in the next one. And in the next playthrough. I hope you all continue to tune in, and thank you all for coming on this shining journey with me as we go through all the games eventually. Thank you one more time, both Daniel and Ivan, for being a part of it. And I hope we see all of you in the audience next time. Bye!
Bye.
I
Hey, what are you eating?
Ah, Joe Fort cereal.
That's been recalled.
It has? When?
How long has the ad for it been out?
I don't know. Why was it recalled? Oh, I feel a little funny. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Time don't feel so linear with heartbreak so far.